Hello everyone, my name is Jon Castillo. I'm lead pastor here at First Baptist Church of Corona, and I just want to offer some words of encouragement. We've had a tumultuous year, to say the least, and looking forward to preaching the gospel and the good news. And one of the things that we're going to be sharing in a couple weeks is about that wonderful good news, is that we are absolutely saved by grace for the work in what Jesus Christ has done on the cross. And I know most of us have been able to reflect on last year, but one of the things that kind of stuck out to me was if we look at the boat, that when Jesus was walking on water, we can almost look at the boat like it was 2020, where there's probably a lot of decisions that we made last year that we wish we probably would have made some other ones. Because if you look at it, one where Peter actually got out of the boat was pretty bold in that, but when he looks at his circumstances, he takes his attention away from Jesus. And Jesus immediately comes in, stretches out his hands, and takes him, keeps him from falling, but brings him back in the boat. But one of the interesting aspects about that little scenario was that we see the many disciples that didn't get out of the boat. And I'm sure when they look back at that experience, they probably were kicking themselves and going, "Oh, if I had that to do over again, I probably would have got out too." And if we look back at the years of many decisions and information that we were just trying to assess, I'm sure some of us would have made some different choices and different decisions. But one of the best things about that experience, about that boat, is we saw that James and John didn't get out of the boat, but yet they were still invited to the transfiguration, to where Jesus revealed all his glory. And it's encouraging to see that they were given grace in a point when Jesus was using them and developing them and growing them, essentially to be leaders of his church. And it's important for us to give the same grace that we're going to offer people hope in a few weeks, give it to ourselves as well. Because I know if you're like me, looking at last year, there was a couple decisions I wish I could do over again. There's a couple situations or conversations I wish I could make a little bit better or soften up. And so if you're like me, I'm just wanting this little devotional to encourage you that we are saved absolutely by grace, and it isn't based on our decision-making skills. It was based upon what Jesus had done on the cross. And so I encourage you to receive the grace that you're going to be preaching about in the next couple weeks on Easter Sunday. Blessings.